And that's where we get down again to the nitty gritty when it comes to the exercise portion is the 50% and the diet is the other 50%. I don't like to speak of the word diet itself because it always sounds like a restriction. So the way I like to look at it is more of like, how can you clean up your intake? So the intake to the system, and one of my good buddies of mine is a nutritionist, and he or she may state that you need to eat for the body that you want on the external view. So if you know that you can sit down and on the plate in front of you, if you have some nutrition behind every single thing that you're putting into the system, we can now maximize towards what we're looking to portray on the body or change. One of my keys that I've been preaching for numerous years too is constant fuel. A constant fuel, and I notice especially out here in Silicon Valley, is that people are so slammed back with back-to-back meetings or with long day meetings or whatever the case of that schedule for that day, that let's say they wake up and there's not too much substance going on into the intake. So they wake up and they have a banana, for example, for breakfast. Okay, that's a nice start of a fast carb, but we may need a little bit more substance into the body to really get the mind going as well. Their next meal may not be until about 8 hours later because their full day is packed in meetings, and now they're just constantly snacking. So when the eyes get bigger and we are now snacking, we're more grabbing for anything that's available or convenience. A convenience factor can be really break down because it's not really getting anything beneficial for us. So this is when it comes down to being more prepared for the day. So before I head into my schedule for today, I make sure that I have 3 meals packed towards timing of what I have my schedule set up for me today. I'm going to make sure that I eat before I go into work. I'm going to make sure that every 3 to 4 hours, I'm giving the body some constant substance of fuel. There is a protein source, there is a vegetable source, and there is a proportion source of carbs to apply and give me some fuel to give me energy to survive through the day as well. As long as the body has constant fuel and you're constantly burning, this is going to do 2 things for us. Number one, and the most important too, is upping our metabolic rate or upping your metabolism to allow the body to burn at a higher rate, with case in point, will allow you, again, with the exercise tied it together, gain muscle and burn fat. It's a huge, huge, huge realm, and it's not very easy for too many people. The diet is obviously the hardest part. But if you can, again, preach that constant fuel every 4 hours, trying to get something in the system, allow the eyes not to be as big to grab that pack of Oreos like I did over the weekend, or grab something else like that too, and to stay as consistent as possible is going to be your key to success.